Hello hedgehogs, Tuesday today, and I've got another story I know you're going to enjoy. Today there's another story about the dinosaur that pooped something. I know you like that sort of thing. This one is the dinosaur that pooped the past. That means things that have happened before. So let's have a look and see how this story goes. We all know this dinosaur, don't we? And the best thing about these stories that Mrs. Mason likes is they tend to rhyme a bit too. Let's have a look. Some grannies are old, some grannies are great. And Danny's was turning 1008. Wow. He sang happy birthday with Dinosaur too. Then asked to go out. There was playing to do. That's what we like to do, don't we? Granny was 1008. That's not real, is it? She can't really be that old. Goodness me. You cannot go out till your plates are all clean, said Granny while serving up sludge that was green. There was broccoli, eggs, and hard Brussels sprouts. The dinosaur slopped the lot into his mouth. Look at all that green food. Green teapot cosy. Green everything. A green present for her. Ooh, I'm not sure I like the look of those things there. Then in the 2 seconds when Gran wasn't looking, it ate Danny's pile of awful Gran cooking. She wasn't very good at it. Well done, Granny said. You've eaten enough. Now you can go out and do awesome, cool stuff. She sounded like a good granny though. He ate all his whatever it was and off he goes. They ran straight to the tree with a swing underneath, but it hadn't been swung since Gran lost her teeth. They swung back and forth, they went up, they went down. Higher, Dan said. Let's go all the way round. What do you think's going to happen? I'm not sure. I don't like to guess. But this wasn't an ordinary swing. It had powers. Powers to turn back the minutes and hours. They counted to 3 and pushed hard off the ground. They looped and they turned time around. Ooh, they've gone back. Their heads all went dizzy. Time started to bend. So Danny held on to his dinosaur friend. Flashes and fizzes and sparky squeaks. They swung past the Romans, Egyptians and Greeks. So going back in time. Then with a crack, the swing snapped in half. That's because dinosaurs too heavy. They crash landed into a land from the past, surrounded by trees of Jurassical size, being watched through the leaves by mischievous eyes. Oh, look, you can see the eyes just down here looking, peeking out at the dinosaur. Now, Jurassical size, that could be dinosaur time. Then 3 baby dinos jumped down awesomely, who called themselves Dino Dudes A, B and C. They liked playing games like Stackety Stack, where Dino Dudes A and B climb on C's back. And there they are. We even know what kind of dinosaurs they are, don't we, hedgehogs? They've got, look, A and a B and a C on their front. Then suddenly Dinosaur's tummy made grumbles. We all know what that means. Grumbles and rumbles that made the ground crumble. But grounds do not crumble for any old reason. Grounds only crumble in volcano season. Uh-oh. We swung back in time. We were trying to play, said Danny to Dino Dudes B, C and A. We need to get back. We need to leave fast. We need to get everyone out of the past. The volcano, you all know about volcanoes, I'm sure. That's not a very good time to be around if it erupts. But Danny and Dinosaur's only way back was looping through time on the swing that had snapped. Oh dear, it's broken. The lava was coming, the lava was hot, even hotter than Granny's old veg cooking pot. And so without thinking, B, C and A stacked themselves up like the game that they play. But this wasn't a game, it was saving the day the Dino Dude way. So look, they could jump out of the way, that was handy. They didn't get the lava on their feet because it burns. They flipped and they jumped through the jungle with ease, surfing the lava on lava-proof leaves. So now look, that's the way to do it. Gathering all of the things they would need to fix the time swing at the speediest speed. Wax from the bees, sap from the trees. A tusk that fell off what was an old mammoth when an old mammoth sneezed. They bashed it together with stegosaur teeth while dodging explosive eruptions beneath. There you go. Can you see what they're doing? They're making another swing for Danny and his dinosaur. The swing had been fixed, but the dinosaur group were now far too heavy to time travel loop. Dan started to worry, then started to panic. The ground underneath was now hot and volcanic. Oh dear. Look, they're all on it now. I don't think the tooth will break, but I don't know about the swing itself. Let's hope not. They all started crying, and they cried and they cried. They cried and their tears instantly vaporized. Then something went ping in the dinosaur's mind. It thought of a way to loop forward in time. With broccoli eggs in the dinosaur's gut, it brain brewed a plan that involved in its butt. It knew there was only one thing it could do to get back to the future. It needed to, you know the answer, poo! That's what Danny's dinosaur's got to do. It's got to poo. The poop came out fast. It had broccoli power and launched them to 88 miles per hour. It pooped out a pile of grand soggy egg veg with Dino Dudes A, B and C on its head. It pooped and it looped them all forward in time, away from volcanoes and hot lava slime. There's all that green food that Granny had fed them. Look, in his poo. But that's a bit whiffy. The Romans and Trojans were covered in poop. They all got a taste of Gran's broccoli soup. Whilst looping through Egypt, it pooped out a pile, which made a poop pyramid next to the Nile. It plopped out the sprouts, its bum did a smelly, and looped out the last piece of poop from its belly. Oh dear. They fed out of time, they'd made it back home, but Danny and Dinosaur weren't on their own. Dino Dudes A, B and C were there too. They travelled through time on the broccoli poo. They all started cheering and jumping around. It seemed like new dinosaur friends had been found. I wonder if they'll stay with Danny now. And just when they'd had all the veg they could take, Birthday Gran served up her broccoli cake for her birthday. I wonder if we'll see these characters in another story. Now that's the end of today's story. Tomorrow, on Wednesday, I'm going to read you 2 stories. One of your favourites you like that rhymes and another dinosaur story. I'll see you tomorrow, hedgehogs. Bye.